Hello everyone, and welcome to my diorama challenge entry for the end of 2024. I called this map Plunder Pirates, and I've always wanted to do a pirates map. Finally utilized all the great mod pieces in the T010 mod creators pirates mod, along with some other mods, and this is what I came up with. Sadly, the diorama challenges as we know them are ending, but I'm sure there'll be other things, and I'll keep making builds with other people in the community. And let's just dive in now and look at some of the details in my map. So we've got a coaster going up the chain lift now, so they exit the pirate ship. Let's just start at the entrance to our pirate ship here. So this is in the Barracuda Bay section of the map, and start here with some of the details. So lots of things being loaded onto the ship. We have this crane here, the counterweights. It's bringing in a cannon. We've got some other cannons prepped, and this is sort of a photo opportunity. You can get a picture near the treasure, some pirate themed items, and anchor, and then I put this in just at the end. I felt like this corner was getting a little sort of a dead end. So this is to make it feel like there's some different paths as you continue on outside the edge of the map to explore other parts of what would be a larger park. And just looking at the ship here, we have these great stern light pieces from the mod. Use some different statue pieces to add some more details. A little dinghy that you could lower in for your to get to the island, and then you can see that the coaster kind of comes in here. Lots of cannons. This is using a window piece that's been tilted as sort of the like the gun wall thing pops up. And then I looked. I don't know what these are for, but they were on the Black Pearl in the Pirates of the Caribbean movie, so we've got those there. Got our intrepid captain with his parrot, and then the one other guy up here is our little lookout man with his drink. And a big shout out to Astro he's done so many ships, and so I took a lot of inspiration from his builds. I think his are typically 2 pieces wide. This one is 3 wide, which I felt it let the coaster track kind of come out of the front here, which is helpful. And then you could just add some more detail, make it a little larger. Some other details, lots of cargo strapped down. There goes the coaster. I did try to make it's technically supported. You can imagine this is a steel reinforced structural beam here. I used the fence pieces as these like rigging, so you could get up here. And then this is like the rotating thing. I think that's typically for pulling up the anchors, which we have right there. And then entrance and exit. And just follow along here. So I did custom support this coaster. Especially, it's so high above the map. Often I'll like bury the coasters more, but I felt like it needed the custom supports when it's really raised up. So we've got the lift hill custom supported with the catwalk. This emergency exit would require a little boat rescue, but that's all right. And then let's see, come around here. So we've got the treasure map, the exploration log. So our ship goes through the islands, past this little volcano island, and then you get to the big stack of rocks, and then you can land with your dinghy that we saw on the back of the ship. And X marks the spot, find your treasure. So that was fun. This is actually the first part of the map I built. So Anchor Reef, lots of coral here. And then let's see, so if we hide this, you can see there are some paths that are real, and then the rest are just built with basic shapes. and I thought that created a neat effect. Just this big kind of open plaza that you might see at a large theme park. We've got a little spyglass, so you can get a closer look at some theming. And then these are just some fun lamps from the Pirates mod that I always wanted to use. A little puffer fish right by the water. All right, and then, yeah, I think that about wraps up here. Yeah, I wasn't sure what to do with these islands, but I kind of like how they're just these simple, like, sandbars. Yeah, just lots of big support pieces here. And, yeah, our little rickety bridge, covered it with a lot of ivy pieces. And that gets us to our fort, the Eldorado Fortress. That's a reference to an old classic Lego set. And the shape of this is very inspired by the start of the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie, which itself it was filmed, I think, on a fort in Jamaica. And it has these interesting kind of diamond shapes. And then, yeah, these little ports for the cannons. So, some interesting piece usage here. Let's get out our pipette. We've got the Corbel 3B. This is from Fancy Tech. They're just these little detail pieces. And then also these breeze blocks are from Fancy Tech, which is a mod. But yeah, they're really great. So I made these kind of little slots in the guard tower you could fire from. Yeah, lots of great foliage on this map. By another modder, the Foliage Essentials by Max. And then, yeah, just wanted to add some more clutter here, just so it feels like it could extend on past the map. Another little vignette here. You can take a photo with the cannon. Yeah, let's just go around this fort. This bell, there's a dramatic Pirates of the Caribbean scene involving that on this lookout. And then this also just gives you, if I spin the camera around, a great view of the coaster going through a roll here. And then I love this flat ride. It's so tiny. Let me put away the pipette. Just the little hopper here. So that fits in, and you can see it's just a 1x2, and then you have an exit entrance, so you can really cram it in there. And we've got some fun theming. So we got a little skeleton locked up, the sword on the anvil there. Another guy didn't make it. Again, from the Pirates movie, they had the hangman set up. And what else? Yeah, to more spyglass lookouts. I think this is where I would want to hang out. I even got a little bench here. But yeah, it's a nice area overlooking the coaster. And then there's some restaurants hidden down here, but you could imagine the park itself would have some interior dining. And then you can come out here, you can eat your burgers, your fish, your bananas, get a big mug of grog, and just enjoy the tropical weather. All right. Going along, some more custom supports. Looks like that one regenerated itself, but yeah, I do have a little steel reinforcement under these decorative wood beams. And then that brings us to this big bridge. So this was inspired by Disney Sea in Tokyo. Has a pirate themed land with a bridge. It also has a crane and lots of cargo, so that kind of inspired this whole area. So yeah, we've got our bridge. We've got some poor sailors locked up. The crows have had their time with them. And then, yeah, deeper part of the ocean out here, we've got another guy. He's also out on the look for some treasure in a bit smaller ship. And then this poor fellow, although it looks like he, at least was having a good time near the end. And yeah, let's go back to all these shops here. So this is kind of your bar. So you got all the drinks stored on the back here. And then if I spin this around, yeah, we can look at, so this is like the drunk dolphin or something of that nature that we could call this bar. I used this canopy piece as a roof. I thought that was kind of neat. I just wanted different roof styles. These are kind of rickety, built on the edge of the bridge here. So this is our kind of armory. bananas. You can also get a pet monkey for your ship here. And then, yeah, this is our little crane thing. Maybe he helps the ships coming in find a place to dock. And then, yeah, you can prep all your storage here, and quartermaster will load it onto the ship for you. Some directions here for our guests, and then, yeah, we are back in Barracuda Bay. And I think the last thing to look at is just this turnaround here. So, yeah, it had some empty space, so I built this island, loaded it up with a ton of foliage. And then I like how these supports came out, and then just added some decorative rope elements to hopefully kind of integrate them into the environment a little more. And then let's see, I'll pause and let's catch a ride with the coaster here. So yeah, we come down that big first drop. Love this layout that was done for this Vekoma SLC, I believe, for this month. Yeah, really fun swooping, and then, yeah, you dive back into the pirate ship, up over the mast, big turnaround past all the guests, and then, yeah, right past that lookout there, some rolls. And it's cool how it really like interacts with every part of the map twice with this layout, which is just really fun. And it was a lot of fun to theme this, finally get to use all the pirate parts. And I hope you enjoyed this tour. So that is everything I wanted to showcase today, but please leave a comment if you have any questions about building techniques, any of your own ideas. And please also join us on the Parkitect Discord if you'd like to post your builds and chat and just have a good time. So again, hope you all enjoyed. Have a good day.